going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of, this episode of the YouTube with the channels. So today, I actually went fishing with my school's, bass fishing club, and the pond I didn't really think was as well as I thought, because I normally don't hear much about that pond, so I didn't think I was really going to catch much, but I just went, because why not, and so, actually, it turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I caught I caught 3 bass overall, using a smaller little spinner bait. It was a muddy pond, so it was like a white spin bait. I'll show you that in a little bit. I caught him at like a 6-incher, and then that last one was actually a good 8-inch. He like swallowed it, caught him right in the tongue. But yeah, I kind of wish I got that in the video, but I didn't, so I just thought I'd make one. And today I'm gonna go over my 2 rods that I mainly use. I have 3. Actually, the ones that are set up. One's broken, but that one I don't really use. It's older, set up for trout fishing. Haven't really changed it. But I got my 2 newer rods, rod and reels, that I want to show you guys and that I take out database. And then I'm gonna show you my top favorite baits that I use. That I would like my go-to baits of each kind of bait and what I use. So we're gonna start off with my bait caster. This is the rod is a Shakespeare Excursion. It's a medium action. It's a 6-foot. The mistake I made with this is I saved all my money for my first bait caster, which for $50 is not a bad bait caster at all for a starter one. But I kind of wasted all my money on this, and this was just like a $30 rod at Walmart. I know. And this was the longest one they had, was 6 feet, and the handle isn't really the longest either. Like my hand's there, you can't really cast out the best with it. But I'm actually setting up for another one because I like this. I like the bait caster. I'm not used to it. Backlash isn't. I don't backlash as much. But I have just a Gainer Mountain Vortex. It's a 6 bearings. I think it's like a 7-to-1, 7-to-1 something ratio, and so yeah, I got a 12-pound Tesson green because I think it's a cool color. Plus, it was the only color they had. And then this is that spinner I was using right there, the white small. I mean, it's like a smaller overall, but the hook. Don't hook that. Hook is still like it's a good size hook. Yeah, that was it's better than I thought. Like I said. Regret not recording it, but just like but the thing about this one is the braking system isn't on the outside. Normally you'd have it right here, but this one actually is just a button that you push down and open up. Gotta be careful because if you pull too much, it'll take out pull spool. But there's your braking system. I have it set on 5 right now. Not trying to focus. I have it set on 5, and then you just cut the cover back down. Sometimes it doesn't really want to go on right away, but there we go. Actually, that worked a lot better than I thought it would for this video. And then it's a cork handle, but then I put this grip on it, because I mean it's a grip, so I thought I'd put it on. It gives it more of a comfort feel to it than just the cork. It also protects the cork, so I put that on. So that's my bait caster. Put that in my backpack. And then I have another Shakespeare ugly stick. This is my spinning rod. Got a 10-pound Tesson. Bigger handle. I like that one for casting out. Cork. Still has a wrapper on it actually. Cork. This is I think it's 7 foot. Yeah. This is a 7-foot medium action ugly stick. So it's got like no, it's not gonna fit. Alright, never mind that part. But I also took this out to that pond, and all I was running on it was a little plastic. This is what everyone else is using. Everyone else is catching quite a bit with plastics, but I wasn't having any luck with them. I started off with this. I actually started off with the crankbait, wasn't hitting anything with that. Then I was on a plastic, wasn't even getting a hit, and then my other friend was on a spinner. He got a crappie out of that pond, which you never think would come out of there. But sure enough, he did. So then I started off with that. switched up to that white spinner. Actually, I switched up to my a little bit bigger spinner, but then that was too big because the fish I was catching was so small. They were just 6 inches, skinny. They were small, so they weren't really going to latch on anything bigger than that spinner I was going to shoot. But those are my 2 poles that I take out, and then I'm going to go over my baits. Actually, I got my baits over here. So, jerks, spinner, a frog, and a jerk, crank, and a crank, and then some plastics. Alright, let's start with some cranks here. So this is I had it, where did it go? A Super Spot lipless crank, all red, as you can see, some black detail to it. Gets down there for cooler spring days. Just extra stuff on there. Cooler spring days. I hate using it on weedy stuff, but it gets them out of there too, because it rattles. So it pisses them off, gets them out of the, what's it called? Gets them out of the brush and weeds and stuff, but I don't get so much. This one's a little bit bigger. Got a square lip on it. It's blue top, silver in between the blue, and there's like a yellow line right there. And a black dot, and silver at the bottom. But these hooks are these are probably the most sharpest hooks I got. I had this on my pole originally when I first got out there, and I thought I was putting my lanyard away because I had my key on there. I was putting it away in my pocket, then I take out my pole and I realized I don't have my key. Like on my pole, it's actually stuck on there, so I had to cut my lanyard off from the hook. So, good hooks. A little bit chunkier compared to this one. This one's a little longer, this one's bigger. Bigger fish will kind of latch on that one. Same thing with big fish. And this one's kind of like a all-around fishing. I catch some bluegill with it, some big bass, medium-sized bass, bigger bluegill. This one's more of a fish-like looking one. As you can see there, black top, white bottom, bigger lip. And then the whole like link there will give it more of a movement when it's going in the water. But what I like about this one is how, unlike this one or this one, it has a hook in the back, so it'll swim like that. I like that because you have more of a chance of getting a fish, because then they'll come up and they'll like attack from the back. And it gets it right there. But what I don't like about it is like what happened when I caught a big bluegill is he inhaled it and like each hook was stuck past his lip, like almost in his, like almost at the back of his throat. And I didn't have my pliers on me. I was all the way across the pond from my bag because I wasn't expecting anything to happen. But I mean, I didn't lose a fish, so that's a plus. I feel like is that right? All right, so jerk. This is my favorite jerk out of the 3. One's too small, one's too light. This one's bigger, heavier. I like the weight of it for the size too. It's not like overly heavy. It's not too light. So for like a good day to use a jerk bait, like one of those warmer days, but it's also windy, a windier day, so where I can't really cast out. I'll use this because it's heavier, be good against wind, even though you're not really supposed to fish against wind, but sometimes you just get caught up in the wind. But this has black top. I actually love the colors on this one. Black top. Golden yellow middle, and like an orange red bottom. Another like a square, a rounded off square lip there. And then frog. Don't really use frogs much because I don't have anything braided. But if I were to use a frog, I barely use this. This thing just dried up in the box one time because it was hot. Legs dried up. But I got this frog here. Not gonna go too in depth about it. Don't use it much. But it's red and yellow bottom, brown, yellow spot top. That's about it. Some red eyes. Yeah, that's about it. Jigs. This is a heavier variety colored one. See all the colors on there? It's great for really any kind of colored, murky, clear water. Because you got like your lighter colors back there. You got your darker ones right up here. But what I like about this one is that it comes with a strike. These are both, this one and these are both Strike Kings. I actually have a pair of Strike King sunglasses that I wear. Just the logo right there. But it actually comes with a little clip kind of thing that keeps it in there so the fish isn't like pulling it off. So you have to keep okay, and I just tore my craw. That's great. Gotta change that out now. Well, shoot. Alright, anyways, so then it's heavier, drops faster. It's got like a red, olive green, some dots on it. Head there. See the dots a little bit right there at the top. The little bit. And I got a lighter, smaller, lighter one. Actually, the problem I had with this one was where you're supposed to put the line through is it wasn't open. There was no place to put it, so I had to like take I think just use a toothpick in the end, or like a little metal skewer, poked it out. But that wasn't a big deal. Just kind of wish it already wasn't like painted over or whatever was in it. But this one, smaller hook, so I can only fit about half of a craw on it. But this is my more go-to jig than the other one because it's smaller. Used on colder days for like a faster reaction time. See it, so like they see it come down, it'll drop slower, so they can react to it a little bit faster, get used to it there. But I only got about half of a craw on there. That's how it fits really, because that's the end of it right there, the hook. But this one is, oh, actually I never noticed that. I thought it was just blue and red, but no, there's a little bit of black on there. Never really looked at it like that. But there's the blue and red on that side, but then there's actually black right there. That's cool. So yeah, black, blue and red jig there. Then my spinner, which this is my more go-to one than the white one, but like I said, the white one was smaller, and it was for the smaller fish. This one, it's more for a medium to a little bit larger, but I actually have a really big one, a really old one. Right? I mean, look how big that is. That's just too big. I mean, even look at the spinners on them. Look at the size difference on it. So that one's I don't really use that one as much. It doesn't even. I have to pinch it for it to even fit in the box. Even that still pops up. Can't close it sometimes. So then, this is my go-to spinner. Second one would be that white one that I got on my bait caster. Then the last one would be that big one. And I have a buzz bait. Don't really use that much. As you can see, is I had to rubber band it back on. It is probably the worst job possible, but it stays, and I don't really think the fish mind it. So I just kind of keep it. And I didn't really have any like the bigger single rubber bands. That was like a small rubber band. I had to go around like 8 times. Yeah, it's a green one, red eye. And then my plastics. This is the claw that I have on my jigs. It's got a hole in the middle, so it's kind of hollow. Is it hollow? Yeah, for the most part, it's like hollowed out. But it's like a thicker one. Fit a hook easily through it. Just the only complaint I have about it is how long the arms are. If you take this craw, see how much shorter the arms are? These like just really hang. These, I mean, they're not even like in a shape to like twirl or anything. They're just there. But this, I like this craw too. This one's like skinnier, easier. I have a weedless setup on it. I love this one. I actually catch a lot. This was in that last video. This is the one I caught the first bass on. But like, see, it's smaller. These actually like kind of twirl, and make a different motion because they're circular like that, ovular. And it used to have, I don't even know what the shit. I don't even know what it was. But it used to have like a tail or something right there. The fish bit that off. And then the last one, this is probably my main go-to worm. is that sidewinder that I had. The heavy bottom there. So when you hit it down, it'll just move with the weight, with the water. Or like you can put the rattle on it, but I don't have that. I think I might try and find some actually. Try that out. Get the rattle, get it going, so it kind of acts like a little rattlesnake crankbait kind of thing going on. So those are my top baits. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, help support the channel. For some future videos, I ordered a Lucky Tackle box, and that should ship like the 10th, and it should get here either the 12th through like the 20th. I'm hoping the 15th. So I got a video going like that, and then I'm actually saving up for a rod and reel combo, medium heavy, longer one. I probably get that in the next couple of weeks or a month or two, maybe not even 2 months, less than. But yeah, that should be pretty easy. So yeah, like I at least have those 2 future videos coming up, and then other than that, just whenever I go out fishing, I'll record that, and yeah. So leave a thumbs up, subscribe, help support. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. See you.